Hi, I'm Dave and I'm the founder of Ahead of the Game. We've decided to start a series of videos that are going to be reviewing products, supplements, alternative therapies and treatments. The first one in the series, we're going to be looking at nootropics. What's a nootropic? Well, a nootropic is a substance or a drug that helps increase brain function and cognitive thinking. Think of the film Limitless. It stars Bradley Cooper, a down-and-out writer who comes across some nootropic pills. He takes them and it increases his mental power and his mental function by over 1,000%. He becomes very successful at what he does, and he even starts running for a Senate in America. Without ruining the film completely, obviously with these synthetic type of drugs, you do have side effects. But there are natural substances out there that are nootropics that we consume on a daily basis, or most of us do anyway. And the biggest nootropic, and the one that works the best, is coffee. That's right, coffee. You have to be careful with coffee though. There are things called mycosins that are in the coffee beans when they're produced. So your cheaper brand of coffee usually has mycosins in. So why am I talking about coffee? Because I'm reviewing the first product of this series. Is a company called London Nootropics, and what they sell is coffee. But this coffee is not just any normal coffee. It's organically sourced. It has no mycosins whatsoever. But the one difference that it does have to most other coffees is it is blended with high-grade mushrooms. Now, if you don't understand the benefit or don't know about the medicinal benefits of mushrooms, then please watch Fantastical Fungi, which is on Netflix. It's a 90-minute documentary, and it charts how us as a human species have used and foraged mushrooms throughout our time. It's a fascinating documentary which actually shows that everything in life starts as a fungus and ends as a fungus. It's really interesting. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend it. So, London Nootropics. They're a company based in, obviously, London. They're a startup business, and I came across their product, which is this, when I was at the Flourish and Wellness Pod, which is in Conway in Wales. An amazing lady called Sarah Sharda gifted me this box. If you haven't heard of her, please check her out on Instagram. It's an amazing centre which provides hyperbaric oxygen chamber therapy, vitamin infusions, red light therapy. It's an amazing place. Please do check it out. So, what are we looking at? So this is priced at £40. It's a gift box. When we open it up, what we see is that this gift box comes with a Franken Green 295 millilitres or 10 ounce sustainably reusable flask. So this is part of the price, £40. Has the Nootropics logo, a nice mushroom there, and obviously it's a nice Franken Green thermos flask. But we're not here to review the thermos flask. It's just a nice addition to the gift set. Inside, they have 3 different types of blends of coffee. So the first coffee that we're going to be looking at is the Zen. So their Zen range is basically an adaptogen coffee, and it has quite uniquely in it CBD and ashwagandha. Now, I am massively all for CBD. So CBD, also known as hemp, is a cannabinoid which comes from over 116 parts of the salvia plant, or the stavia plant. It's one of the only legal ones that is allowed because it doesn't have that high effect such as THC does. Really good for the brain. It's blown up in popularity really all over the world with the legalization of it. It's really good for inflammation, arthritis, good for the brain. It has a host of benefits to the body. I don't want to go into too much because that is next week's video, which is going to be CBD and CBD supplements. What to look for, what the pitfalls, and which ones you're going to get bang for your dollar for. Okay, so I'm with ashwagandha. So this is a very powerful adaptogen fungus. It's also known as wild cherry or Indian ginseng. It increases brain function, brain power, and brain and memory. Really good for the brain. A really nice blend put together. I've drank this on a couple of occasions now as I've gone through the gift box. There's no bitterness taste. It's got a real nice earthy blend to it. The sachets, and I'll just explain it now without having to do it later. They come in little packets as like this. You rip the top off, and inside is instant coffee, but it's not the cheap instant coffee that you find in your supermarkets or local shops. This is finely ground, like a powder substance. You put it into your thermos flask, your cup, whatever you're going to be using, put some boiling water on it, and then you can have it black. I tend to like it with a bit of nut milk, especially coconut milk, because with coconut milk, it just adds that little bit of sweetness, which I need because I'm not sweet enough, clearly. So that is the first one, real good one. It's the Zen adaptogenic coffee, and that's with CBD and ashwagandha, and that's part of their calming blend. Okay, next in the box, we have the grind. So grind, so this is London Nootropics blender coffee that is brought to bring balance within the body and improve your mental clarity, focus. What I love about this coffee is it has what is already a recognised nootropic, and that's the mushroom lion's mane. Now I take lion's mane as a supplement through a capsule form. Now lion's mane is very, very powerful on the body. If you watch that documentary, that Fantastic Fungi, it's actually in there. Now what makes this mushroom so powerful, and one of the mushrooms I'd probably recommend the most out of taking, is that it actually can prevent dementia and Alzheimer's. And how it does this is that lion's mane has actually been scientifically proven to reconnect damaged pathways, neural pathways within the brain. But what's even better is that in some controlled experiments, it has been seen to make new neural pathways. So it's actually building the brain. And now this has been paired with another substance, another powerful adaptogen, which is called Rhodiola. If I've got any of these pronouncements wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, and this is kind of a natural substance, and it brings balance to, and they're paired together quite a lot actually, lion's mane and Rhodiola, and that brings balance to each other, and that is obviously shown to improve mental focus and concentration. Real good coffee with the two powerful adaptogens and nootropics paired together. This is my favourite of them all. I like the taste a lot better. Not that the other one was bad, they're all really nice, but this is my favourite, and that's the grind. Okay, so the final one that they do is one called Mojo. So Mojo, so this is London Nootropics blend, which is supposed to invigorate the body, provide physical endurance, strength and vitality. So what's special about Mojo? Well, Mojo has one of the world's most expensive and sought after funguses, which is found in China, the plateau of the Tibetan plate, and also in Nepal. And that is a fungus called Cordyceps. So Cordyceps is basically a mushroom or a fungus which increases oxygen to the muscles. It helps prevent fatigue, so it's really good for the brain, for mental resilience, fatigue. Real powerful mushroom that provides vitality to the body and its system. And this has been paired with a Siberian Ginseng. Now, ginseng has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And what this does is this improves oxygenation to the muscles, and it increases blood flow, oxygenation, and really takes stress away from the body and the system, that inflammation. A really good coffee. Again, this one, it has a slight bitterness taste to it, which I don't mind. But I prefer it with a bit of nut milk, that little bit of sweetness, that subtle sweetness that runs through it with the coconut milk. For me, that's how I like to take that. Again, another great coffee. So they're the three coffees from London Nootropics: your Grind, your Zen and your Mojo. Hopefully you've learned some stuff, or you want to check them out. Please do. As I say, I'm going to put all the details at the very end of this video of how to contact them. But what is good is Zayn, the director, has given me a discount code to get 15% off any of the products. So obviously I'm going to pass that on to you. And that discount code is simply ahead of the game, all lowercase. And that's at the checkout point on the discount code. So make sure we use it. As I say, check them out. They've got the gift boxes, starter packs, gift boxes, as I said, with this one and other ones as well. They also have a big box similar to this, but it's got 60 of all three different coffees, or you can get them as just the one, depending which one you like the most. Brilliant. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great weekend. But just before I go, what I want to say is this is a series designed for you, to help you, to benefit you, to look at different products, supplements, treatments, or therapies. So I need your help. Let me help me to help you. In the comments box, please put any serious ones as well. Any serious suggestions that you want me to try out. So it could be anything that you want, from therapies, supplementation, alternative therapies, you name it, put it in, and I will do my best to do that on a weekly basis. Obviously next week we're going to be talking CBD and everything around that. Okay, I'm going to leave you to it. Have a good rest of your day, rest of your week, and I'm going to stick into a nice cup of Mojo coffee, freshly brewed. That tastes nice. Take care, and I'll set myself up for the rest of the day.